there, good morning to you. Good Friday morning to you. We made it to the weekend. Hope you had a good work week and you're looking forward to this weekend. I'm Lauren Tellerico here from the KHOU 11 newsroom. This is our AM update, an unscripted rundown of some of the top stories we're following that we've been following throughout the morning, that we're going to be following throughout the day. Again, this is unscripted and we are here to answer your questions and comments. As long as they're nice questions and comments, you can leave them there on your screen and we'll answer some of those a little bit later on. The first thing we're going to be talking about, no big surprise here, the coronavirus. So there are now 5 cases of the coronavirus in the greater Houston area, although only 2 have been confirmed by the CDC. 3 in Harris County, 1 in Houston, and 1 in Fort Bend County. Now, 3 of these cases are presumptive positive cases. And what that means is local tests, local labs tested these patients, and yes, they came back positive for coronavirus. The CDC has yet to test them. Those tests were sent to the CDC. Once the CDC confirms that, yep, they got a positive on that coronavirus test too, then they're considered positive for the coronavirus. So you should know, though, that all of these cases are connected. These 5 people traveled together to Egypt at the end of February, and they came back, and that's when they developed symptoms. So all these cases are connected. We don't know exactly when in February they traveled, but they said it was at the end of, health officials said the end of February. All are considered to be stable. One of the infected we know is a employee at Rice University. So we've told you, I guess for the past week now, since this past Sunday, that several employees and some students at Rice University are self-quarantining. And again, it connects back to this case. So again, all these cases are connected. They all traveled together to Egypt. Meanwhile, listen, I know as parents, I'm a parent too, the first thing you worry about are your kids. You should know that there are several districts around the area that have amped up their cleaning game, ramped up their cleaning game. They are using hospital-grade disinfectants every day to make sure they kill as many viruses as possible and germs, including, of course, COVID-19. HISD, Fort Bend ISD, Klein ISD, Pearland ISD, these are just the ones that have announced some of these procedures that they've implemented, as well as University of Houston. They're also really stepping up their cleaning game to try to make sure students can stay in school and viruses stay out of school. Hey, listen, today, actually this just happened, so let me tell you about this. We've been telling you about this morning. So President Trump just signed a $8.3 billion deal. It's a coronavirus bill, the $8.3 billion coronavirus bill, and that money will be used to help develop and distribute vaccines for COVID-19, as well as other preventative measures. So that is a lot of money that we're going to be seeing very soon going towards fighting this virus. And listen, I know there's lots of questions around this virus. Today at noon, there's a town hall meeting at UTMB Galveston where you can get your questions answered directly from medical professionals about the coronavirus. Scientists are going to be there. They're going to tell you what to know and how they're planning for potential cases. If you can't make it down to Galveston, I get it. That's okay. We are going to be streaming it for you on KHOU.com, so you won't be able to ask your questions by watching our stream, but you, of course, can listen in to hear exactly what they're going to be saying. So that is some very good news about that. We always like to have as much information as possible, and a lot of our health officials are making it very easy to ask questions, so we certainly appreciate them right now. And we are always keeping you up to date online, KHOU.com, our KHOU 11 mobile app. And you can also text the word FACTS to 713-526-1111. Again, I know it's not on the screen, so I'll say it again, 713-526-1111. Text the word FACTS, and we'll send you updates right to your phone. We'll send you updates about web articles we've written, stories we're doing, live chats we're having with health experts and physicians where you can ask some questions, so it's a great resource for you. Okay, moving on from the coronavirus. Whew! I know it's a lot, folks. We hear ya. Listen, though, it's going to be a beautiful day out there. It's Friday, so be prepared to have a great weekend and to break out the sunscreen. At what point should we be breaking out the sunscreen? Probably all year, but like I'm talking about the heavy stuff, like the 50s.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, we still got some time.
Oh, it's sunshiny out.
Yeah, it's sunny out. We're just getting to the spring-like vibe right here across the Houston area. Definitely can tell because the trees are certainly feeling it.
Oh, I know.
There's
Allergy
pollen
sufferers
everywhere.
are really having a hard time right now.
So we wrapped up the show yesterday. I went and ran some errands. Went and got my car washed and then called it a day around like 1 o'clock or so. I woke up this morning to come to work, layer of pollen on my car. I'm like, are you kidding me?
The tree pollen,
Like,
right?
I
That's what
just
covers
watched
the
this.
cars.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sure everyone out there is probably thinking the same thing. Like, what is going on? But tree pollen's running very high. It should go down a little bit as we go towards tomorrow with a weak cold front passing by today. But good news, we'll keep the sun around and fair conditions until we get in towards the tail end of the weekend. But speaking of nice weather out there, it's going to be great conditions for the Rodeo Houston, of course, with Chance the Rapper is performing tonight. It's going to be mild and relaxing. And also, we can't forget how that we have to also set our clocks forward 1 hour before we go to bed Saturday night.
Oh, man.
I know.
I like it because it's the sun stays out longer.
That's true.
But that's that first day or two, it's a real bummer.
It's a little shock to the system, especially if you work the overnights
Like
or early
us.
mornings like us.
Me and you.
Sunday morning shift is going to be extra coffee required for that one.
Absolutely.
And then here's your 7-day forecast where we can certainly see that good weather coming on in all weekend long, beautiful and pleasant. It's just downright marvelous. We do have a chance for rain, but it doesn't come on in now until Monday afternoon. So that's 20% chance for ahead for Sunday night. That is off the board. We stay a little unsettled next week. A few 20 to 30% chances are out there for Tuesday and Thursday. And then by next Friday, we could be watching a bigger cold front come through that may give us a good chance for rain and storms. But that is off the board right now. So
Okay.
we're not concerned with that, but we'll put it on the back burner. We'll keep that in mind.
And you said next weekend.
Next Friday.
That would make a big change because we've had gorgeous weekends, like 3 months in a row, pretty much.
I know, and this is all of a sudden going to change now that we're starting to switch into the spring season. Watch, every weekend it's going to be questionable.
All right,
And
don't
people
say
are
that.
gonna, people are
What
going
are
to come
why
after
are
us.
you jinxing us?
No. We want good weather.
Yeah, it looks good though. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Hope you get to get out there and enjoy it. Brandon, do you have any questions or comments of note? Brandon's behind the
just have
scenes
a
here.
couple of people just reminding everybody to, stay clean all the time, even though we are all ramping it up because of this coronavirus fear, to just take this opportunity to learn to
Yeah.
be cleaner all the time.
Yeah. Has
Yep.
anybody been denied a handshake yet? 'Cause
No.
You haven't been denied a handshake?
Not yet. I've seen more and more fist bumps coming out
Yeah,
now,
I've seen more of it.
or the
We
elbows.
do, but we usually do those before the show. Fist bumps. We fist bump it out.
All fist bumps all the time. Honey.
But I've actually been having a hard time finding Dial soap. Yep.
Yeah,
Had a
it's
hard time finding that.
Short supply everywhere. I've seen the hand sanitizers are nearly gone. I was in the supermarket yesterday, and it's like, you want one? Heck, you gotta go try next door.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
And then I went on Amazon, and I know Amazon has been trying to address the price gougers out there, but even on Amazon, tons of stuff sold out. So we did. This is really neat, though. We verified how you can make your own hand sanitizer because there is a formula. You need to get the balance right for it to really work. So that's on our website, KHU.com. So if you can't find Dial soap like me, although they do say wash your hands over hand sanitizing, but if you can't wash your hands, of course, hand sanitizer is your next best bet. And if you can't find any of that, then head to our website and you can learn how to make your own, which is the second best thing to do.
You said that involved like a vodka of some kind?
No.
That's just a myth, no.
You are spreading the wrong
Sorry,
information,
no.
Edison. Don't listen to him. No. Well, Tito's came out, which of course we love.
That was it.
Tito's is Texas Tito's came out and said that people were saying, hey, you can make hand sanitizer with Tito's vodka. And Tito's was like, no, you can't because we're pretty much only 40% vodka. And I think it's 60% alcohol is what you need. So 60%. So Tito's isn't strong enough to make the hand sanitizer.
No,
Can do other things to
Yes,
you, but
there you
it
go.
can't kill those viruses on your hands.
It's going to have to be the other alcohol type that you can't drink, the rubbing alcohol. That's the one you want to be like, go ahead and put on your hands like
Yeah.
that. But I'm sure that's in short
Let it
supply
dry.
as well.
Yeah,
let
exactly.
it dry.
Let it dry.
Try not to have any cuts or anything. Ugh.
Of course, hey, we are always keeping up to date
Mm-hmm.
on air, online, on our mobile app, KHU.com. If you have questions, you can make sure, send us an email. We are constantly trying to verify information for you. We are constantly asking health officials your questions that we get coming in. We really are listening to you, and we really understand your concerns. And so we're trying to get as many of your questions answered as possible. So that is a really great resource for you to head to. Addison and I will both be here tomorrow morning, bright and early.
8
8 a.m. That's not too early.
No, that's fine.
That's not too early.
Watch us right here on Channel 11, 8 a.m. And also, we'll be doing Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So all weekend long.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for checking in with us. We have more news coming up at 12 o'clock noon with Sturdman and Chow, so we hope to see you then. In the meantime, of course, we're always online for you. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend.
Yes.
Enjoy the beautiful weather.
Enjoy, guys.